Hey, it's Joshua Vergara from Android Authority. What's going on, everybody? And we are bringing you our first look at the LG Optimus G Pro. This is the new beast in their family. It comes in at a 5.5-inch screen at 1080p, so you're looking at one of the first phones to have a screen more than 5 inches, especially LG's first. This is going to be the year of the 5-inch screen, but LG has decided to go a little bit farther in that respect and put half an inch more on there. So what you're looking at is this is the white version here. You have bit of a small bezel on the side, so that's really cool. And we're going to come around the back real quick and you'll see the camera on the back side along with the LG logo on the bottom. The button layouts are for the most part pretty much the same. You have your power button over on the side where your thumb would land, so it's still, even for a 5.5-inch phone, having that there is really nice. And then the volume buttons over here on the other side. So it's a really sleek form factor, kind of reminiscent of the plastic feel that Samsung phones may have, but at the same time it feels really nice in the hand, and it really isn't too hard to use, even though its size is a little bit larger. Coming into the UI, this is the LG Optimus UI that you may know and love from the Optimus G. And if you are familiar with the Optimus G UI, then this is going to be largely the same. Kind of the nice lock screen here. The Optimus G. Let's head over to the home screens. Very colorful UI to start off, but there are some improvements on here, some design choices in terms of the higher resolution icons, some of the new icons. Right here we have this weather app. So like I said before, if you are familiar with the Optimus UI already, then there really isn't too much here that's very new, but there are a couple very interesting new features that we can talk about in the camera at least. One of the first things that you'll see here, the camera interface is just like this, and right here we have VR Panorama right there in the middle, and VR Panorama is a new feature to the camera that allows for types of photos that Photosphere on the new Jelly Bean 4.2 is that it is capable of. So you have a grid, it's very much the same, it kind of goes around and you get the Street View-like photos there. However, the one that I'm quite excited about actually is the dual recording. Dual recording allows you to, actually we should probably go to the video first. There you go. Dual recording allows you to have a small overlay, and what this is it is using the rear 13 megapixel camera with the 2.1 megapixel camera in the front in order to do a picture-in-picture. So as you can see, we're right there. You see there, okay? And then you can record both using both cameras at once. So it's a very interesting feature that might prove to be very fun. Other than that, you're looking at the Snapdragon 600 processor here, clocking in at 1.7 gigahertz, backed by an Adreno 320 processor, so graphics processor. So this is quite the robust performing phone. There's a lot of power behind this. One thing that we do have to mention here, though, that is very, very important is the fact that we have a removable back. This is a very big deal for many people out there, because what this means is with the removable back, you are able to replace the battery that is found inside, and in there is a whopping 3140 milliamp hour battery. Battery life on 5-inch screen phones tend to have a little bit of trouble keeping up, but with 3140 milliamp hours inside of the Optimus G Pro, you can be sure that you're going to have quite a lot of battery life. Other than that, you have your micro SD or your micro SIM slot over here, but there is expandable memory from micro SD. So really, this is a phone that essentially despite a much larger screen, which some people may or may not be used to yet, you have some features on here that many of the high-end phones these days are still lacking. Those two in particular, removable battery and micro SD. We're going to take some extra looks on this. We're going to do some versus videos as well. We're going to compare it to a lot of different phones, a lot of different competitors, but nonetheless, we are very, very pleased with what we're seeing so far from the LG Optimus G Pro. So go ahead and stay tuned here. We have a lot coming for you from the Mobile World Congress here in Barcelona, Spain. So stay tuned, because this is Android Authority and it is your source for all things Android.